Hi everyone, welcome to Follow Your Heart here on the Natural Parent Magazine. I'm Ann Cullen, and this video is for you as parents and especially as mothers. So I've chosen my background on purpose today. Those are the footprints of my two children as they went through their first year of life. And to the sides are the belly masks that my husband did of me at 38 weeks of pregnancy. So the interesting thing was we finished Jake's, my second born, at 4 p.m. on a Sunday, and 10 p.m. that night my waters broke at just 38 weeks. And since Max was born at 40 weeks, it was a bit of a surprise. But we were so happy we got that belly mask done, and it made sense why it was so uncomfortable the whole time he was doing it. The next morning, Jake was born via C-section, and, you know, I had been through a very hard pregnancy. So really what I want to talk about today is really being honest about my own journey and opening up a conversation with you about your journeys, what's going on for you. Because I can put up this face of, oh, hey, I know all this stuff and life is great and look at me now. But 12 years ago this month, I was put on antidepressants and referred to maternal mental health. I really was not doing well. I actually suffered quite a lot in pregnancy, physically and emotionally. My mother-in-law was diagnosed with cancer and passed away 5 weeks before Jake was born. We had a 3-year-old, you know, when the second one came along. There was a lot going on. My family was on the other side of the planet, and my one support person here was working 70 hours a week, and that's my husband. And he was also grieving the loss of his mum. So it was a rough time. I have to say it was a really rough time. But I can look back on it now with this beautiful gift of hindsight and realize what a gift that time was for me, because what it's done for me has given me an even deeper passion and fire for supporting other mothers, other parents, other families that are going through something hard. And I just saw an interview with the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, who was being very honest about her struggle as a new mom. And really in this interview, and you can see the pain on her face. You know, it's real. This scrutiny that we feel, this judgment, you know, and if it's not coming at us from outside of us, it comes from within. And that's certainly where mine came from in my early parenting, and probably continues to come from today. This lack of compassion that we give ourselves in this moment. So if you are currently at home, and that doesn't mean, you know, technically, like, you could be working as well, but if you are a mom or a parent of any kind of a young child and you are devoting yourself to that relationship, to bonding with them, to forming an attachment with them, to giving them what they need, and it means a little bit of you is having a hard time, then I really do get it. I get where you're at, and I want you to practice being self-compassionate, practice being gentle with yourself, and remembering that you truly are doing the most important and the hardest job on the planet. Raising our children, raising the next generations, like, what's more important than that? Absolutely nothing. So I know how easy it is to look around at the house being a mess and think you're not cooking the best meals, and maybe your body isn't quite the same as it used to be. Your relationship very possibly is suffering because of this new life that you have brought into your world. And you know, there's so much going on. And watch my last video from last week where I talked about kind of this new role and 3 tips that I gave there for what we can do. But really, this conversation here is about honesty, and not to get stuck in the hardness. You know, I don't want us to sit around and really just complain and talk about how hard it is all the time either. So can we be honest about it and share our struggles and share our stories, but also lift each other up so that we can move beyond it and realize how lucky we are, how grateful we are, how appreciative we are of, you know, what our bodies have done, what we've done together as a couple to create this life, how blessed we are to have this child or these children. So the struggles are real, but so are all the positives that come with it. And if we can just focus more on that, focus more on how much we have instead of what we wish we could have done or what we wish things could be like. And, you know, I think we would just feel a lot better for a start. But that's part of the honesty, isn't it? That this is up and down. This is positive and negative. This is easy and hard. We love this more than anything in the world. And sometimes we wish it had never happened. These are just honest thoughts. These are just honest feelings, and it's all okay. It's all part of the package. So honor all of your emotions, honor all of your feelings, and uplift each other, take care of each other, and be honest. So I want to hear your stories. Please share them with me, share them with our audience, comment on the video. We want to hear from you. Until next time, remember to always follow your heart. Bye, everyone.